The man tasked with leading the relocation of patients from Life Esidimeni has told the inquest into the deaths of more than 140 mental health care patients how unhappy families were about the move of their loved ones. In 2016, 144 patients died of hunger and dehydration after being transferred to unlawful NGOs. The inquest was established to determine who should be held criminally liable for the deaths. Well, to discuss this further, I do have my colleague Chriselda Lewis in studio with us. Just tell us what the latest is, Chriselda.
Well, Levy Mosenogi was the project manager mandated to ensure the termination of the Life Esidimeni contract and the transfer of those patients. So in an affidavit, he details how he had asked the Gauteng Department of Health for an extension of the transfer project and how unhappy the families of the mental health care users were on hearing about the move from Life Esidimeni. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
The meeting, when I said it, it was very rough. Because
it was very rough.
Rough.
Okay.
Yes. People were very complaining and raising their voices, and it was tough even for me. So when the MEC came in, she decided to take over the chair because she could see that I was not coping. The people were not satisfied with the closure of Wa Valley, because we were at Wa Valley that time, and they raised issues, and the MEC responded, and they did not like their responses. There were so many issues that were raised, especially they were not happy about the closure of the facility.
Well, Mosenogi had also told the court that at a meeting with families at the Life Esidimeni Waverley Care Centre, the former Gauteng Health MEC, Dani Mahlangu, gave them assurance that the move of their loved ones would not mean a drop in the standard of care. But we now know, Nompu, that some of them had died.
Did the MEC give the family members any assurances regarding the NGOs or the places where the mental health care users will be moved from Life Esidimeni?
I may not be verbatim, but I think the assurance was along the lines that it will not go. They will ensure that the quality of services of care that is offered to the mental health care users will not be of the low standard.
Nompu Mosenogi says he also felt extremely under pressure to meet the transfer deadline and feared that the termination was at too short notice and some patients would not be placed in time. He said he was removed a bit closer from his position to the termination as tensions grew between him and the department because he was accused of acting as a spokesperson for Life Esidimeni. So the cross-examination of Mosenogi will only get underway once Dr. Richard Libete, the former Gauteng Health Deputy Director of General of Clinical Services, has been cross-examined. The matter, Nompu, adjourned to October the 4th.
Thanks very much, my colleague there, Chriselda Lewis. Now, of course, electioneering is in full swing as the country gears up for the local government elections. Politicians are crisscrossing around the country to canvass for votes. A new kid on the political bloc, Abantu Batu Congress, or ABC, has launched their election manifesto in Durban. Well, for more on this, let's cross to my colleague Simpiwe Makanya, who's been following proceedings there. Thanks very much, Simpiwe.